Without the library, I don't know where I'd be. It was the books and the project I set up for myself, writing book reports, gave me something to do and held my interest and improved my mental status as much as it did.
Often we think about libraries being places for kids to learn to love reading, a place where adults can discover new authors. But for Ira Fleckman, the South Creek Branch Library became much, much more than that.
The librarians have been very nice to me. I always come in with a list.
Ira's reading list wasn't just about a new story or information. Instead, his reading list was about moving beyond surviving to thriving.
I met my wife I was teaching in Columbus, Georgia, and she was a teacher. And I was the assistant basketball coach. One of our stars was being kept after school by my wife. And I was the assistant coach, so I had to go up and get this kid out of detention. And I went up there, introduced myself, asked for a date, and then got the kid out for practice. And after the date, we kept dating.
Ira and his wife Patsy later married, and years later, Patsy was diagnosed with Alzheimer's.
The best information was available in the libraries. So I got to read a lot of books. I found one that was pretty good. And that was Dale Breedenson's The End of Alzheimer's. But in the end, over a 10-year period, you're going to lose your loved one. And that's exactly what happened in my case.
Patsy Fleckman passed away in September of 2020. The loneliness of that loss, coupled with the social isolation of the COVID-19 pandemic, was heavy.
If you remember Forrest Gump, the movie Forrest Gump, he starts running after his wife died. Well, I started to increase my exercise and walking. And so physically I was feeling better. But getting out of the house became very difficult. So I read a lot more. Since Patsy passed away, it's been 1,156. The total books that I started keeping track of were 585, and I did 280 book reports. It was good for me. Kept me in the game, alert, and with something to do. And now I hope to get out more, socialize more.
Often we look at statistics or data on the number of books checked out, or number of customers who come through our doors, or even those who utilize our online resources from home. But Ira Fleckman is a reminder that each of those books checked out can really mean so much more than just words on a page for a customer. The South Creek Branch Library helped provide a lifeline to Ira during a hard and challenging time in his life.
Information is the most important thing. You get interested in things, you want to find out things, and the library is essential.